These little necks, you want to rinse them. But it's shellfish. I mean, these guys, it's the real deal here. So what you want to be sure to do is you want to rinse them to eliminate any last-minute dirt. Now, when you're doing that, as you can see, I'm hand placing them in the bowl. Because if I just took the bag and went, psh, the shells could break, you're in trouble. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up right now my first dish. This is going to be the appetizer before we go away so that you guys can see exactly what I'm going to do. I have some garlic. As you know, I always have garlic. There's about 585 cloves in here. So, I've got my little necks. Throw the bag away. You want to wash them. What am I going to put with it? Well, very simple. Maybe a little white wine because I have it in my pantry. Maybe some crushed red pepper. Hilda would be happy. Pimento muida. Fresh parsley. Now she's really happy. She may even come. So look, I got the garlic. Very, very simple right here. My first dish. Olive oil, salt, pepper for flavor. I got the clams. I'm going to make something like this. Now, the only thing is I got my pot here with salted water. Those noodles that I bought, I didn't buy no, like, wimpy pasta. I bought a broad noodle because it's got to stand up to that. That's my thinking, at least. Put some salt in the water. That way it tastes good. Put a little bit of oil in the water. That way the pasta doesn't stick. See, it wasn't that much. Now, the pasta here, I don't know what the bag says. I could care. 9 minutes. I don't think so. So look, I got the pasta in there now. We're going to put that in. Forget about it. I got the skillet. This will fit the little necks. We're going to check our pasta here, and it's probably about halfway. How do I know that? Well, because I'm going to taste it. You could do that trick at home, too, like they do that. You know, they stick it up there in a, you know, whatever. I mean, it's halfway. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to add some olive oil. The skillet's pretty hot. And I'm going to add our clams right in here. Why? Why aren't I adding the garlic? Because the garlic will burn. Then we're going to have burnt clams. It's a common sense thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait a little bit to add the clams. I mean the garlic. We're going to start letting what we're doing is we're getting the chill out of them. We're starting to cook the clams a little bit. We're not bouncing them all over the place. We're not doing any of that. We're just sauteing them up. Now, sometimes you have a lid for a pan. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you gotta, like, make your own, you see? They call that Portuguese ingenuity. Don't worry, the fireman and I are like that. Now, we're gonna add a little seasoning to this to make them happy, because they're not quite happy right now. Now, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna hit them with a little bit of white wine first. And then I'm gonna put that lid on them because I wanna start steaming them. I want to start steaming them so that the clams begin to start opening. Let's check our pasta out right now. Hey, calm down over there. Crazy pot on my hand. Not bad. It's still very al dente. When the clams, I usually have a little saying in my head, when the clams go wild, that means when they start to open. What I do is when they start coming halfway and they start steaming, I want to get some flavor into them. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to add some garlic in here now. You can add as much as you like. I'm going to add some crushed red pepper to kick it up a few notches. I'm going to add some chopped parsley like that in there. And then all of a sudden, I'm just feeling a little bad. I feel like these clams need some more love. So you just take a little bit of butter like this. Put that in there too. Now we're going to check our pasta. Perfect. Turn it off. When you're doing this kind of thing, your clams are not ready and your pasta is just about cooked, then you can always just drain your pasta out of the water. You could cool it down if you have to. And then you can always add it back in to heat it up, okay? Or, like I'm going to do right now, slowly let it drain. So I got one of them draining gadget pots. So what I do is I just drain it real good, and then I take it out of the water. Just leave it right there. Check on our clams. Oh, they're coming beautiful. Coming beautiful. See, they're starting to steam a little bit right now. All right. All right, the clams are open. You can see that the white wine has been evaporated. I took the pasta out, just put it in the bowl, drizzled a little olive oil. Now what we're going to do is we're going to finish this. We're going to add some more olive oil to this. We don't have a sauce. Just going to add a little bit of basil. I'm just taking a little basil out of the refrigerator that I had. Just adding a little basil. Just adding a little basil. Adding a little parsley. We're going to take the pasta like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to season the pasta with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little more olive oil, and then I'm going to show you what we're going to now do. Don't try this at home. All right. We add that pasta right in there, and the clams, and a little bit of that basil that we got that wonderful hint from like that. How's that, all right?